Hello, everybody. My name is Ali Santano, and I'm really honored to be here sharing a little bit about my Park Lane story and a little bit about Park Lane. And maybe you have been invited to this, or this video was shared with you by someone who loves you dearly, and they think that Park Lane is something that may be of interest to you or be something that could bless your life. Maybe you landed on this video because you were gifted a little bit of Park Lane jewelry and you started looking us up and you've kind of just navigated here and ended up here. Or maybe you have a stylist that you've been shopping with and she thought, you know what, you need to hear this person's story. Well, regardless of the reason why you are here watching, I am really excited that you are here, and I'm honored that you're here just to hear me share a little bit about my Park Lane story. Um, What's beautiful about this industry is that there are so many different types of people that land at our company in this industry, but then also at Park Lane. So many different types of people, okay? Personality styles, style types, stages of life. And so I'm just here to share a little bit about my personal story, but I encourage you to navigate a little bit throughout our YouTube channel and in this group if you've landed in a Facebook group where this video has been shared, so that you can hear not just mine, but a few other people's stories. But regardless, welcome. I'm really happy that you are here. So let me just introduce myself. My name is Ali Santano. I am in the Dallas, Texas area. I have been with Park Lane this April. It will be 6 years. I've been in this industry almost 16. I was with another jewelry company for 10 years prior to partnering with Park Lane. Before that, though, I got into the industry. I was working full time in corporate pharmaceutical sales, pregnant with my daughter. And honestly, the jewelry made me feel cuter. I decided to do it because honestly, I didn't know what do it meant. I didn't know what it was. But my two sisters decided to do this for actual legitimate business reasons. And I was like, this stuff is cute and I don't feel very cute right now. And I think I'm just going to follow y'all. Okay, so it wasn't like many people who fall into this industry, many times I don't have a big business reason behind it. And that was absolutely me. I will 100% say that was why I actually fell into this industry. What was happening in my life at that time is, like I said, I was pregnant and I wasn't feeling super great. And this little jewelry thing actually ended up being something that could take my mind off of not feeling great. I felt better. I felt cuter. I got compliments at a time when I was growing. It was a time when in my pharmaceutical sales job, it was an amazing career, have absolutely nothing to complain about in that job. Phenomenal training, wonderful coworkers, but I was at a stage in my life where I was like, I have absolutely no desire to go into management. And is this going to be what I do? And I felt there was a stir inside of me that was like, I kind of want to do something else, but I had no idea what would be a better mom job. Okay. I was about to start my family and I feel like it was an intervention. It was actually maybe a God sign. It was a God wink that this was something that could actually be my next stage, but I didn't know. So that is how I got into this. I did both for several months. It was my guiltless girls' night out after I had the baby. Gabriella, she's now 15 years old and she is a dancer. And I split my time between being a dance mom, having this business, and obviously serving my family, our small family of three, with our travel and parent duties and all of that. And so, but at the very beginning, it was just to get my little guiltless girls' night out, having a newborn at home. My husband was kind of forced to figure it out a little bit. I was happy and blessed that he was there to figure out doing the newborn thing. And that's really where it started. What I didn't know that I would realize is how much, like I said, remember I said I never ever would have wanted to go into management, sales management, okay? Because I am not someone to go and make sure that people do what they're supposed to do. But what I learned in this is that giving the gift of something that could be a financial impact in their life at whatever capacity that they wanted it to be was extremely rewarding. And when someone could go and earn $300 in order to pay for the ridiculous amount of dance stuff that they had particular that week, or to pay for a car note, or to help with the AC repairs, or whatever stressor that they had in their life at that moment. If it could be a simple but also fun solution for them, I had a lot of reward in that. So that's really how I fell into leadership. And fast forward, I put my corporate job down, and this became a much more lucrative to my beyond my expectations that I ever could have had in my corporate job, in my corporate sales career. So I am that story that started a direct sales business and has took the risk, put it down, to focus on family, but also build a business. And I have built and earned way beyond I would have ever done in corporate sales. So maybe that's the story. Maybe you're that person. And maybe that's why this video has been shared with you. So that's just a little bit about my story and the impact that this business has had in my life. I've loved being able to be a present work from home mom, do some of the volunteer things that I felt fit into my schedule and that made me feel good and present with her. And it's one of the best things is that now that my business is online, I'll share a little bit about how that happened. I can do this even when I travel. It's amazing. Going to Paris this next week with Park Lane, and I have sales parties going on while we are there, but I'll get into that in just a minute. So that's a little bit about my story. I have some notes here that I thought it would be relevant information that whether you're watching this and you landed on this and you had no idea why you've landed on this, that maybe you find it impactful and maybe it's landed in your lap for a reason. But if somebody shared this with you, maybe so you would hear some information that might help you make your decision, then I hope that some of these notes that I thought some of this information that I could share could help you make a decision. So this is what I love about sharing a little bit about Park Lane is why I like to share why I love this industry, what I love about jewelry, what the impact Park Lane has made in terms of which company you pick. I've been with 2 companies. I feel like I have a good perspective on what's out there. But then also why I feel now is a good time. Okay, so let me just kind of back up a little bit. So why do I love direct sales? Well, just in my own personal story, I'll just share what has done, why I absolutely love this industry. So first of all, I was able to build a business from home while being present with that baby. Okay. I never was going to be a stay-at-home mom. I never had the aspirations I didn't see it as you could either be a mother or have a career. My mother was a working mom. She worked her booty off, managing a clinic. I was up there working from a very young age, probably for like 12 or 13. And we have a very, very strong work ethic in our family. And so I was raised with workers and entrepreneurs. So I never had the goal to resign from a career as soon as I had a child, as soon as I started my family. The fact that this actually entered my life at that time gave me a new perspective of how I could continue. I had made a career change, and it gave me some perspective on I could actually have a business of my own, which I didn't really think and never knew that I ever wanted, but it gave me a vision of what that could look like and how I could be 100% in control of my schedule. Okay. And so again, didn't know that that was something that I was really looking for, but in retrospect, I remember the first time that little baby Gabby, that's now 15 years old, she was 18 months old, and it was that first stomach bug. If anybody remembers that first stomach bug that came through their household with their children, if you have kids, you think, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, right? I remember sitting and I wept a little bit because I thought if I was employed by my previous employer, I would have to be taking personal time off, and I would have to be wondering if my coworkers and my boss actually believed that my child was sick, because it's human nature. Is she taking a personal day because she's traveling and she just has said her kids are sick, or what? So that is a real thing. And I remember thinking, I am so grateful that I don't have to ask permission to be present with my children. Okay. So I remember very early on, I really loved this industry. I was building a business, building a career, building an income. But that's a very, very small percentage of people that choose to do that. The reality is that what I love most, and I think most people love most about this industry, is that it immediately you can create income. You can create income with a very, very small investment. With Park Lane, it's $99. You can create income within the next several days with a very, very small investment. You can give yourself an immediate pay raise that you're in charge of. You don't have to wait to get a pay raise or a bonus or a promotion from a boss or an employer. You can instantly raise your income into your household and your life with doing something like this on the side, as much of it or as little of it as you would like. That is what I love about this industry, the flexibility around your family, however little or much you would like to do. That is what I love about this industry. Okay, but why do I love jewelry? Now, I've only ever sold jewelry for almost 16 years now. I've never had an experience in another product category in this industry. However, Park Lane has this program. It's called the Direct Appoint Program, which is how I entered Park Lane. Okay. It is a program where when you have leadership experience, either it be network marketing, MLM, direct sales, if you have leadership experience from the past, you potentially can be offered a leadership position with Park Lane and not have to come in as an entry level. You also are earning higher commissions because you've earned that in the past. Like, for example, if you worked at Wells Fargo and then you went to go work at Chase Bank, you were a director at Wells Fargo, you're not going to go start as a teller. You're not going to start at any level, any job description that's less than what you have experience for. So Park Lane views it the same way, although is extremely rare. Actually, I've never heard of another company having a program like this. So because of this program, I have met a lot of people who worked in health and wellness and worked in beauty and worked in fat, like clothing, or worked in all different types of, all different types of industry, actually, all the types of products. And what I love about jewelry and what they have said about jewelry, what they love about jewelry is you wear it. It's really nice when you wear a product that someone can see. Okay. It's really nice when you wear a product that it's easily brought up in conversation. Oh, those earrings are cute. Oh my gosh, thank you. These are one of my best sellers. We call these the Dallas. What do you mean best sellers? Oh yeah, I sell this jewelry. You do? So it's very, very easy to wear the product and to grab for it to be an easy conversation starter. Also you feel cute. I love blessing women with cute little sparkles that then when they get it, especially with the price that they get it at, it makes you feel good. It creates conversation. It's a compliment creator. Your confidence goes up. It's actually literally a serotonin and dopamine booster. Whenever you have your jewels on, I like to say you walk out the door a different person, feeling different, with your shoulders back a little better and feeling different whenever you have your jewels on. So I love jewelry. It's simple, doesn't require any education either. And this is what people say that have also come from different product categories. They come into jewelry. Jewelry is consumable. Can anyone say they've had one pair of earrings in their life only and never purchased another pair of earrings or another necklace? Fashion is consumable. You move it into your closet and then you move it out of your closet. You wear something for a little while, then you want to replace it. Okay. So jewelry is very much a consumable, especially at the price point that Park Lane is, which I'll share that in just a few minutes with you guys. Okay. That's what I love about the product category of jewelry. Okay. So why do I love what is special and unique about Park Lane? Well, let me just share with you a couple of things. First, the price point that this customer sale that Park Lane has, it's a 365-day a year sale that we have. When you shop 2 items, you unlock half price on up to 4 more items at a higher price. So it's kind of like you walk into Dillard's, Macy's, any store, and you go grab a couple of pieces that are like in the $20, $25 price range. Maybe I like lip glosses. So maybe I go grab a couple lip glosses or a couple pair of socks, whatever you're looking for, right? Go get a couple pair of socks in the men's department. All right. Then you go over to the dress department, you get the dress for half off. Then you go to the shoe department, you get the shoes for half off. That is how this sale works. So, while I have a mainly an online business right now, my favorite thing when I was doing in-home shows was the jaw drop that I would see from women whenever I would say that $60 necklace is going to be half off. And they're like, what? It's usually the opposite. So there is a lot of psychology in the sale and people love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. There's not a buyer's remorse. Okay. The other really unique thing about Park Lane that I love is the extremely generous hostess program. So in this business, all right, there are two different ways to do this business. One is party plan, which Park Lane is considered party plan. The other is more network marketing, where you are networking one-to-one with people, okay? Either way can work. In one of those ways, you kind of get to the end of your network at one point. What's wonderful about party plan, okay, is that your host is always going to be who introduces you to your next customers, who introduces me to my next host, who I meet 90% of the ladies that actually have joined our team and decided to get into the business at someone else's party. It's the cousin, it's the friend, it's the mom friend, it's the next door neighbor of it's the host many times. They're like, this is fun. I think I want to do this. So you have a never ending introduction to new people. And through the host, because the host is everything in this business, our host program is extremely generous and lucrative. So it is per order, does not matter how much someone shops, it is per order. Our hostesses get $20 per order. So with 5 shoppers, they're going to get a $100 shopping spree. But guess what? When it goes to 10, again, it doesn't matter if someone spends $30 or $300. Whenever it gets to 10, that's whenever it doubles and it's $40 an order. So it is $400 on average, plus additional discounts on top of that. So guess what? Our hosts are like totally spoiled. And it is because they are the absolute heart of our business. So it's a really unique thing that it's also paid for by Park Lane. First of all, it's unique that it's paid for. A lot of companies, you have to take those host rewards out of your actual profits in order to treat your host with that. It's paid for, but also the hostesses love it and they are spoiled because they 100% are the heart of our business. Okay. So the compensation plan with Park Lane also, I'm not going to get into all the nitty gritty, but I'm just going to talk about a couple high level things. First of all, we earn on our personal sales and we earn we earn between 30 and 50%. Okay. What I will share is that the entry-level fashion director that comes in does not have leadership experience, all right, until she starts building herself. She wants to. She comes in earning 30%. In the Park Lane compensation plan, as you promote, if you choose to share this with other people, and then therefore you yourself end up growing your income, you yourself start layering your income, you're personally selling, but you're also mentoring other people in order to build a business as well, you can have another layer of income coming in. As you start doing that and promoting up the career level, your personal sales go up. So that's why I say between 30 and 50%. The first promotion, which is one person, gets you a 35% personal commissions. The second level, which is 3 more people, actually helps you, you promote your own personal sales to 40%. Okay. So that's why we say 30 to 50%. The other really unique thing with Park Lane is once you have a commission structure, a compensation plan that goes along with your career plan, you never lose that. You have it forever. There is no such thing at Park Lane, the pay rank versus career rank. If you've been in this industry, you know the difference between those two things. At Park Lane, it's not even, pay rank isn't even in the vocabulary. You have your career rank and then you're paid at that career rank. So if you're earning 40% on your personal sales and then you have a comp plan that where you're also earning on your team sales as well, the ladies that you're helping to mentor and grow their businesses, just like if you worked at a corporate office and you were a sales manager and you had a sales team, guess what? You would be bonused based off of the success of your sales team. Okay. It is no different than that. Also, it's very similar to the real estate industry. You can be a broker, then you can be a realtor. And a broker, earns a percentage of the realtor's sales. All right. And so no one can ever take that away from you. You have that career rank forever and the percentages that go along with it until you promote to the next career level. That is very unique with the Park Lane compensation plan. Okay. They want you to stay, and they know taking something away from you will make you want to leave. All right. Another thing that's really unique, I already mentioned it, but it's actually this program called the Direct Appoint program. So maybe you're watching this and you've actually done something like this before. If you have leadership experience, maybe you had a small team, maybe you had a larger team, you might qualify to come in at a leadership level. You definitely need to let your stylist know, or the person that's connected you with this video know, listen, I've done something like this before. I had a team. No idea if I would actually qualify, but I'm supposed to tell you that I had a team. So what can happen is you can come in at a higher level that's comparable to actually the side, like comparable to the leadership level. It's a little bit of an interview process just to kind of learn about what your business looked like before to see if you qualify for that. Okay. You will have that forever unless you promote beyond that. Okay. Let's see. Park Lane also has incredible incentives. They're a very incentive driven company. And I say that because it's like literally there are so many incentives. Just a couple of them that I love personally. Park Lane has a Mercedes car bonus program that is a cash bonus program. Okay. It starts at the first level of leadership, and it can be a $500 cash bonus, and you can use it on handbags if you want. They don't really care. Okay. But then if you would like to go get if you would like to go get a white Mercedes, then you could actually get a $700 monthly bonus. Okay. So the unique thing about that is that it's a cash bonus, and Park Lane does not ever take people's cars away from them. And two, they all, it is available at the first level of leadership. Okay. Many times these car programs are only available to the tippy top 3 people in a company. That's not the case here at Park Lane. Okay. They also have a free jewelry program, a free product program. So what's really unique about the free product program at Park Lane, I think, is that most companies have some sort of a free product program that they offer maybe when you're new, the first 4 weeks, the first 6 weeks, the first 8 weeks. And maybe you decide to partner with a company, maybe life happens, you get sick, the whole house gets the flu, you have a death in the family, I don't know, your pipes burst and then the ceiling falls out, like crisis, chaos, right? It's called #life. Put #life below if you can relate. Well, you kind of can maybe miss out on some of that new product, free product period that you get as a new person. At Park Lane, they have a free product program where we can earn up to $1,200 a month, $1,100 to $1,200 per month, lifetime, forever. Okay. Forever. It's not just when you're new, it's forever. You see that jewelry back there? That's only my display jewelry. You should see the buckets of jewelry, not buckets, but the little baskets of jewelry that I have over here. And in that cabinet back there, there is more jewelry. And right here, there is more jewelry. All right. We earn so much jewelry for free. We love to give it to other people. We give it away in our parties. I love to give it away to the TSA person, as I'm like when I meet a really sweet one. They have a tough job, but when I meet someone that's just fun and sweet and in a good mood, I'm like, you know what? You asked me to take my bracelets off to go through the scanner. You can have them because you're a really sweet, kind person. You can give it to the waiters that you're actually that are having a hard night, or you're just super impressed with their service. So we give it away a lot, but it also, in the beginning, you are using it to complete your collection. So it's a really unique program. You have it forever, for life. Okay. My favorite though is the travel. Park Lane is really big on travel, international travel actually, and we take 2 international travel trips a year. They are incentives. I am leaving for Paris in literally 7 days. Okay, actually 8 because it's Wednesday, and then Wednesday I'm recording this. Okay, but next week I'm leaving for Paris, and Paris is one place I'm going this year. Okay. In the fall, Park Lane is taking people to Ireland. We have 300 people going to Paris this next week. I don't know how many people are going to Ireland. Last fall, we went to Cabo. The spring before that, we were in Kona, Hawaii. It's not international, I'm aware. But before that, we were in, it's still far though. Before that, we were in Aruba. Before that, we were in Key West, been to Italy, St. Martin, Greece, Switzerland. These are all the different destinations. Park travel is a really big part of Park Lane. And not only can you earn the trip for yourself, you can earn the trip for you plus one. You can buy on extra trips for your kids as well. Okay. So they love to see the world and they love to give people the opportunity to see the world. And it's really fun when you meet someone that has been at Park Lane for 25 years. By the way, it's been around 68 years and they have seen the world. I met someone who actually his mother was with Park Lane for 30 years. And she said, I saw the world with Park Lane. I've been to so many countries because my mom took all these trips and I got to go with her. So our travel program, if you love to travel, then you need to go jump on board. Okay. And like I said, there's 300 people going to Paris this next week. So it's not just for the top 10. All right. So let's see. Okay. So why is now key? First of all, it is never a bad time to take the next step and invest in you and to give you a chance. I feel like that's what we women do very, very, very often is we put off something for ourselves. Okay. So, but now is the perfect time because we are entering the second biggest gifting season of the year. It is March. We are getting into St. Patty's Day. We have spring break. Those aren't even gifting seasons, but just fashion. Refresh your wardrobe. We have all of the faith-based holidays that are coming up that would be gifting, like Easter, First Communion, confirmations. We also have Mother's Day coming up. That's even bigger than, Christmas in the winter. So we have graduations, we have teacher appreciation, nurse appreciation week. It is a great time because guess what? All of your friends and family are going to be shopping somewhere for those things and they can actually be shopping with you. It's a great time to get your feet wet and to try it. Okay. So that is really one of the biggest reasons why now is a good time. But I'll also share with you that we have an incredible sign up. When you when you join, minimum of $99. Okay. Sorry. The first kit is $99 and you get $500 in free product. $500 in free product. All right. To jewelry of your choice. Right now, on this day, you can also get an additional impression bracelet. Impression bracelets. Let me go grab an impression bracelet. Okay, here they are. So I should have had this ready, but I didn't. So I am going to show you. Right now, with your sign up, you can add this $188 bracelet on to your kit. So this is $188 retail. You don't want to have to use $188 of your $500 kit to actually grab one of these. So it is like adding an additional $200 to that $500 kit. So that is the first package. There's also one that's $229 and you can get $1,000 in free product in addition to one of these of your choice. And then the third package, I think it's $439 and you get $2,000 in product in addition to one of these of your choice. Okay. So that is the kit and that's how you can get started. But the why now is that extra impression bracelet. You don't want to miss out on this. That's only good for a few more days. Let's see. What are the other things that I wanted to mention? Okay. I think it's fun to end many times on the sisterly advice. I have two sisters that I started this with over a decade ago, almost 16 years ago, and I'm the baby. So I get a lot of sisterly advice. Okay. So in the opportunities that I can actually give it, it's really fun for me to pretend like I have sisters that want my advice, right? Because I'm the youngest. But what the best advice that I could give is bet on yourself. Don't think too much and just date it. We say to just date Park Lane. You don't have to marry Park Lane. Give it a try. Okay. give it a try, do a few shows and see what it looks like. See if you have fun doing it. Okay. The second best piece of advice that I can give you is to do it with a friend. 16 years ago, if I had not done this with my sisters, I don't know that I would have actually stuck around. Because I mean, it's business, y'all. Sometimes it's great. Sometimes you have great shows. Sometimes you don't have great shows. Okay. Just like sometimes if you own a boutique, you open your doors, nobody walks in. Sometimes you have a lot of people in, sometimes nobody walks in, but guess what you have every single day when you have a brick and mortar store? Rent, the light bill, inventory that's sitting there. At Park Lane, you don't have to hold any inventory. They hold it all. We place orders and they ship it directly to your customer. But I would do this with a friend and you will have so much more fun. Okay. Um, the fear that you might be experiencing right now, which is, what if it won't work? What will my friends think? Guess what? We operate like a company within a company, and with joining our team, you get a mentor and you get all of our resources to help walk you through all of that. I don't know if you're a Brene Brown fan, but I'm a Brene Brown fan, and she always says, um, don't let your critics sit in the front row seat. Those that have never experienced something that you are starting, you can't take advice or take criticism from those that are that have never done what it is that you're doing. So I say, don't worry about what your friends or family will think. Those that love you will be absolutely supportive of you. And you'll be surprised at those that you'll be like, oh my gosh, I never would have thought that this person would have wanted to host a show. We haven't talked in years. And they're so excited for those that bet on themselves and actually decide to um, take a chance and do something for themselves. If you're sitting here and you're watching this and you have experience from the past, then I just want to encourage you to get the information. You're here getting a little bit of information, but connect with your stylist and let her know, I had some leadership experience. I would like more information. It's always good when good people meet, and information is free and you can do whatever with it that you want. Don't say no before you know what you're saying no to. So I hope that something I said tonight has actually blessed your business or blessed you today and helped you to decide what it is that you would like to do. We would love to welcome you to our team, whether you do it now or you do it later. Just know now you get this impression bracelet along with your kit, and it is never too late to actually decide, you know what, now's the time. Now's the time. I'm just going to bite the bullet. Maybe you've been sitting here thinking about this for 6 months, a year, 2 years. My daughter just shared with me that a mom friend said, I should have done Park Lane with your mom years ago whenever they invited me. It is never too late to do it, because today could be the first day of the best decision that you've ever made. Thank you all so much for listening, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day and night. And maybe this is something that you're like, okay, I'm going to think about this, but my friend Jennifer, she needs to hear about this. Share this video with someone that you feel like this could bless their life. All right, y'all have a great one. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully we'll be saying welcome soon. Bye.